Hey everyone, welcome back to another Alliance War video. This is Season 49, War 7, I believe. And I don't remember what my team is. Is it Mojo Kate Wiccan? Mojo Kate Wiccan. Alright, cool. Let's see, what fights do I have this war? It's been a few days since I've done this. Okay. Alright, yeah, I have a Section 1, Path 2, that Kraven and Kindred. Then following that up, I have Spider-Punk and Surfer on Section 2, Path 4. And I have that Serpent Mini on 38. And I think, yeah, Deathless King Groot on node 41. Let's get into it. Okay, so starting off, I have my one and only Mojo ramp fight. Last war, taking a Serpent with only one ramp. I felt real good about it. So only need the one ramp up fight this time too. At least that was my thought going into it. Gonna be taking this Kraven. This fight is just sort of, it's not a great matchup for Mojo, but it's just Kraven on a node that he doesn't really benefit him too much. There's like extra limber on this node, and he has built-in limber, so you just have less stuns available to you. But that's fine. He has an easy heavy to bait, and I'll be doing a lot of heavy baiting anyways because I want to push him to special 2. I guess the only annoying thing would be if, like, he's not holding block for me to hit into it, then I have to parry a bunch and sort of have these weird, like, short duration stuns to deal with. And here, I do need to land a stun whenever I have the opportunity. Oh, yeah, I remember this. He was being super annoying and I couldn't land the stun. I missed 2 parries in a row and I just lose my ramp, which was super annoying. Yeah, I get this special 2 off. It doesn't do a lot of damage because I don't have my Fury, but, it's whatever. All right, pushing him to special 2 again. I don't have a lot of prowess left, so I think, do I end up dexing this still? Yeah, I still dex this, but I need to probably land a few parries or get him to hold block, at least for a little bit. Yeah, so luckily he dashes back, holds block. I can hit him a few times there. I lose my ramp again because I'm not paying attention, and, things are going fine here. It's just like I'm not able to like deal meaningful damage. All right, so I end up getting pushed to special 3, which is fine. And he drops that special 1, which is also fine. I think the special 3 ends up crossing that threshold, or maybe a special 3 just removes all traps on the field. I'm not really sure, but later on in the fight, I go toward where I think it is, and the trap isn't there anymore. So maybe the special 3 was a good idea. So yeah, I mean, I'm slowly working them down. I'm definitely not helping our fight duration for this war, but, not in any real danger here, and it is sort of a necessary thing. I do want to have, like, at least one fight to ramp up before I take, like, a big giant serpent on a mini-boss node. So, okay, so moving on to the second fight. It's Kindred on, what is this node, 11? Taking this fight with Kate. The big thing here is that I don't want to repeat combo hits because I'm going to get placebos on me, and that's going to fuel his Mystic Dispersion. Or at least I don't want to do that a lot. If I give him a little bit of power, that's okay, because it'll, if I'm more frequently pushing him to special 1, he's throwing more of those. I think that's a good trade-off. But yeah, I really just want to make sure that I'm only throwing specials when I'm at high power as the fight sort of goes on, so I'm not in a position where I don't have a special ready and he roots me and starts, and he has the infestation and all that. So, do the riposte, whatever, and medium light into a special 1, and already dealing a ton of damage here. So I'm thinking, if I can just keep this refreshed, then I don't want to throw another special until he's dead and entering that final phase. So there, honestly, I probably should have done a heavy to refresh it, but I didn't think of it. So I hit his block a few times, and keep that pause, and then I punch the special. And there, I pressed the special button, and I guess I was just too late, and he was able to combo into me. Ended up losing half my health to something very, very dumb that could have been avoided. But, at least I'm not dead. That's all that matters. It was a fine matchup. I just kind of played it poorly at the end. Okay, so next up is Spider-Punk. I was super nervous for this matchup because I don't like fighting new champs. I don't think anyone really likes fighting new champs. But when his deep dive came out, I thought he was going to be this super insane defender. But when, I fought him a few times in the event quest, and, you know, really reading into his abilities, he doesn't look like he's going to be too bad, especially with the right counter, and Kate is the right counter. She's just so good. I have PTSD from one time of pre-fight not applying, like, years ago, so I always close completely out of the war map and go back in to make sure it actually applies, with pretty much any pre-fight I'm doing. Alright, cool. So, starting off with some Cold Snap here. And I just want to beta heavy because there's like a weird interaction whenever if I were to intercept him with my like counter evade, then he's also going to counter evade, but neither of us get stunned and neither of us get hit. It's really weird. So I wanted to avoid that entirely. So I just baited a heavy first to get my first opening. And here, counter that special one, and he's dead in 22 seconds. So super easy fight if you have the right counter. Spider Punk. I might have called him Spider Ham earlier, but Spider Punk is just fine. Not too bad of a defender. Okay, got a Silver Surfer here with Wiccan. Throw on the Invuln just because for the CGR matchup on Path 4 in Section 1, and for this one, I just like to push him to Special 3, not even worry about baiting specials. Just makes my life easier. I think it's worth it. If I really cared about conserving boost, then this fight and the CGR fight I take a lot would not be ones that I would use an Invuln for. But I don't care about conserving boosts. I'm trying to get War Champ, and you can't be stingy if you want to be War Champ. Alright, so getting this Special 3 out of him because he didn't want to throw his Special 1, and I don't want him to throw the Special 2. So this is the second most ideal scenario. There's like a little bit of like red damage from that Special 3 that I always forget about until I'm watching it back. I never notice in the fight, which is, I don't know if that's concerning or not. But yeah, gonna try and convert as many of these shocks into plasmas as I can because the shocks don't do any damage and actually just fuel his attack. So can't quite kill him with this Special 2, and I'm hoping maybe he'll, you know, attack into me and let me parry and combo, but no, he drops another Special 3, perfectly fine. That's what the Invuln is for. Just wastes a little bit of fight time. So yeah, come out of this animation. Oh, that was actually a decent bit of red damage. I didn't like that at all. Maybe I should look into how that red damage applies. I'm assuming it has to do with the number of buffs that he has, and the shocks on him probably are adding to that. I don't know. So right here, as I'm teleporting, I realize, oh shit, this is a rank 3 7-star, isn't it? And I have one ramp up fight mojo. Fuck it, let's go. Let's ride. There's nothing I can do at this point. I just gotta go with it. So yeah, we're getting in here, and we're gonna take down this Serpent. So we're gonna start off with a parry, back off, and then parry heavy. Well, yeah, there you go. Parry, back off, parry, heavy. That's just how I like to start my fights against him. And here I get charge a heavy. He does it for me. Perfect. Love it when that happens. This fight is filled with a lot of missed parries and a lot of blocked Special 1s when he already has like a couple prowess. Just how the cards fell for this war. Get my Special 2 off. Deals like a nice bit of damage. You know, the degens are ticking pretty well, but I really need my personal fury to start really cooking. The node fury doesn't give me nearly as much attack. So right here, I just need to charge a heavy attack after this, and you know, I'm kind of losing this health race a bit. Let's see if I notice that I need to charge a heavy. There it is. And yeah, get pushed to Special 3, but that's perfectly fine, and that's a lot of block damage here. I'm a little scared at this point, so I'm getting myself out of this corner. I'm realizing I might have made a big mistake in the fight lasting so long as I'm trying to ramp up, that Serpent was able to ramp up, you know, early on in the fight, and though that Pierce passive is really starting to hurt me. So I need to get out of the way of these specials. I need to block as few hits as possible. So here I need to end a buff. So I dex here, parry, and I really want to knock him down with a heavy. I don't want to knock him down and waste my special damage. So here I get pushed to Special 3 after blocking a few hits. I'm going to use it to auto-complete the prompt. And then I just got to pray that this Special 3 with the degens does enough damage, because I can't let him throw another special. I will die especially now that he's at a special 2. I was hoping this would push him to special 3, but it didn't. So here I just got to hold block and pray. I land the parry at the end, and I get out of the fight. Oh my gosh. Had to take a few seconds to cool down after this, because that was a little scary. Next time, if I'm taking a rank 3 there, I will make sure I have minimum 2 fights of ramp, hopefully 3, and I think there are ways that I can get that. I probably could have taken the Kindred with Mojo too, if I had seen that, or if I had known it would have gone like that. Okay, anyways, last fight of this war is Deathless King Groot on node 41. Really, the scary thing here is that the node can make him unblockable, and if that happens in the middle of his special 2, which he's more likely to get because of Power Focus 2, that could get a little nasty. But Wiccan with the resist up can block unblockable from Cosmics, so that's not a big worry here. And here, not even thinking, I'm like, cool, I'll drop my special 3, and then I'll push him to special 3. And I didn't even know what his special 3 did. It would have been fine. I think it just gives him a massive, region buff, and that wouldn't have done anything. But at this point, I realized I didn't know what his special 3 did, so I just wasn't going to push him to special 3. I was just going to risk it with the special 2s. Here, back up, go ahead and get that resist up back, because I don't want to deal with any sort of unblockable shenanigans. And yeah, with the energy vulnerability and all the incinerates on him, he is melting away, and down he goes. Pretty easy, minute-long fight for Wiccan. And yeah, that'll be it for this war. Who do we even match? I didn't even say that at the beginning. Salty. We matched Salty. And we ended up winning this war. So, yay, LVT, all that. I'll see you in the next one.